Yo, this fucking episode, I swear, Scottie, I'm really gonna pray for you. Like, seriously, I'm going to pray for you. Because ain't no fucking way. Hi, y'all. My name is Chrisean, and I'm back for another motherfucking video. Hi, how are you? As the title of this video, I'm going to be covering Baddies West, episode 11. This episode is a hot ass mess, and we're gonna get into this crazy ass episode. So if you would like to continue watching this video, please give this a thumbs up and also subscribe because it helps me a lot. Now let's get into this recap. So pretty much the start of this episode starts. Natalie attacks Scottie. So for anyone knows that Natalie got off the bus because she wanted to fight Chrisean, and Scottie wanted to check on her friend. And in the end, Natalie ends up fighting Scottie. Scottie felt like she was bamboozled, and she felt like the energy that she should have had with Chrisean, she basically took it out on Scottie, and honestly, that shit was crazy to me, and I feel like Natalie was dead ass wrong to be fighting her bestie, because your bestie had literally nothing to do with that situation as far as with you and Chrisean. Like, literally. And I feel like that you need to apologize right away. Like, fuck wanting to be mad at Chrisean and want to fight her. Like, do right by your friend and apologize by her, because this shit is looking crazy. Natalie explains that she just blacks out. How the fuck you black out and then end up fighting your friend? Like, something's fishy going on. So pretty much everyone's confused on why Natalie attacked Scottie, and pretty much, long story short, she just told her to shut the fuck up, and pretty much was like, you too loyal to Natalie. Like, you're loyal to somebody that clearly do not have friends, that clearly can't keep a friend, that's literally a snake in the fucking grass. She cannot be trusted. So then, long story short, Rolly wakes up out of nowhere. Like, sometimes I really don't be understand where Rolly be going, like where she be at when all of this be transpiring. But long story short, everyone pretty much feed her in on what happened, and Rolly takes it upon herself and pulls Scottie to the side and basically go ham on her. And I give major respect and kudos to Rolly, because even though Rolly and Scottie had their differences in the past, I'm going to check you about something, regardless if it has nothing to do with me or not. Rolly just pretty much explained, like, that is not your friend. Like, she was never your friend. And what kind of friend are you to be fighting your friend about something that had absolutely nothing to do with you? Scottie is literally flabbergasted, like she's traumatized, because she just can't seem to, you know, she's literally shocked because she doesn't understand why Natalie like put her hands on her. Like, Scottie is literally emotional off her fucking mind. Like, and she pretty much explained, like, there were times where Natalie did this and that, but she was still loyal to her. And I'm like, Scottie, like, you need to open up your eyes. This girl is not your friend. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, I'm gonna pray for you. Like, it's giving pimp and prostitute. Like, pimps don't like when as soon as pimps don't have control over their prostitutes, they go gorilla ape shit. Like, they just, like, get to the cursing and yelling and screaming and all that other shit. Like, that was pretty much it on that part. So everyone is still on the bus. Natalie is in the kitchen in her robe. She goes into the kitchen and starts making mess and stuff, spilling orange juice, soda, pretty more mimicking Chrisean, talking about how dirty she is and bringing up about Blueface and all this stuff. And at this point, like, Natalie, you just need to shut the fuck up at this point. Like, you know for a fact that you're not gonna fight Chrisean because Chrisean gonna give you that work. And instead of be sitting there antagonizing Chrisean and like you want to fight her, you need to be apologizing to your best friend. Simple as that. No ifs, ands, or buts. So eventually, no, pause that. She calls Chrisean a barbarian. And then they all get into the house, and as soon as Natalie sees Chrisean, she starts like yelling at her, but she can't get to her because of course security is around. Security be blowing minds sometimes because they just don't be allowing them to fight. Like, let them fight. Like, I don't understand. So, it's just animosity going on and stuff. So that pretty much ends. The lady gets ready to go to the club. Natalie explains she's gonna go to the club, but she's not gonna ride on the same bus as everyone due to Chrisean still being on the bus and the fact that she beat up Scottie for no reason. So Scottie explains that she's keeping her distance from everyone, especially Natalie. And I'm like, girl, like, I understand, like, you're upset about her jumping you, but get the fuck over it. Because everybody, and when I say everybody on that fucking bus, even Rolly, everybody in the fucking entire world know how much a snake-ass bitch Natalie is and how she cannot be trusted. Like, do you ever watch Bad Girls Club? Have you ever watched the previous seasons of Baddies? Like, this girl does not have friends. Like, what's wrong with you? Like, I'm not understanding, like, what this girl has to do for you to open up your eyes and be like, listen, like, I cannot be this girl's friend no more. Like, I don't, oh my God. So, pretty much everyone is on the bus now, getting ready to go to the club. Stunner and Natalie rides on a different bus and to the club. So pretty much on the bus, all the girls are discussing the situation and tell Scottie to turn up because Scottie is in a bad mood. Then Chrisean ends up bringing up Tommy. Tommy goes in the back. Chrisean pretty much explains to Tommy that she feels like Tommy be playing both sides when it comes to Natalie. Like, she be cool, but then, like, she have her moments. And I'm just like, it is what it is. Like, but fast forward, the ladies eventually get to the club. Everybody is, having fun. Scottie explains that she doesn't want to be around everyone, especially Natalie. And I'm like, girl, like, just be cordial with the bitch. Like, you don't have to acknowledge her. You don't have to say hi to her. Like, turn up. Like, pretend she don't fucking exist. Like, have your fun. Be the baddest bitch that you are. Natalie is announcing everybody one by one. Chrisean says in her confessional that Natalie says her name last, and she felt like she was being petty towards her due to their conflict happened earlier that night. Next thing you know, Chrisean says that without her on the show, or even just them being on tour, there would be no fans coming around. There wouldn't be that much people coming to see them. And I feel like this is where, like, the cockiness come into play. Because, yeah, Chrisean, your music, I can't even say music, because I only know one song, and it's a vibe. And I feel like that's what everybody know. It's a vibe. That's a song literally you could remember off the top of your head. Because literally she's saying the thing over and over and over again. It's a vibe. Like, so Rolly performs next. Stunner performs next. And Tommy performed last. Honestly, I don't know why she's performing last. I felt like she should have had performed first. You always start with the, I guess you could say, least performer, like somebody that has, like, that needs to build up fans. versus the, the main performer, which is somebody that everybody will look up to. Biggie explains that despite the drama, everybody pulled their weight in, did what they had to do, and do the booking. Eventually the ladies do a meet and greet, and I actually like this idea of the meet and greet because, like, you get to be personal with your fans and stuff. And I think Natalie said in the last episode that these fans pay a little more when they do meet and greets and stuff. And Lo explains her frustration on feeling some ladies are doing a half-ass job. Like, she's explained, like, the girls will be at the club, chilling or whatever, and then when it comes to the meet and greet, they just up and leave whatever they want to. The next day, Sky explains that Chrisean been blowing her up and explained that she left. Natalie eventually comes inside the kitchen and Sky tells her the news, and pretty much Natalie don't give a fuck. She like, okay, bye. Like, she don't care. Like, she wanted the girl to leave anyway, and since this conflict happened, she really don't care that she left. Natalie and Sky talk about having a meeting on, as far as with everyone, about their roles, what they're gonna do, as far as like these rest of the tour bookings that they have for this tour. Natalie also explained that regardless of everything, she wants Sky to be on the tour and leave Chrisean behind. Sky is not with that, like, because she feels like that's her best friend, and she had her back way before Chrisean was even popping. Like, she's like, she torn between a rock and a hard place at this point. Like, she want to continue this tour and do what she want to do, but then at the same token, she want to be there for her friend. So it's like, it is what it is. That ends there on their scene. The other scene is about Biggie, Tommy, and Razor. They are in the room. Biggie explains that Chrisean is popping right now and needs to take all the bookings that she can. Regardless of everything that's going on. They called Chrisean and explained that she left because she felt like what Natalie did, or even just in general, is disrespectful. She feels disrespected when it comes to Natalie, and she doesn't want to tolerate it no more. Now, Chrisean later says something about, she shares her platform with the girls, and Tommy feels a type of way because she feels like she is not sharing. Like, we all signed up to be on the show, signed up to do a tour, to do bookings across the West Coast. And from the way to see things is, you're not doing your part. So what exactly are you sharing? They are trying to convince her to come back, and I guess they got off the phone with her, and they later get dressed to go to the club. That scene ends from there. Rolly is in her room, and Natalie comes in her room, and I just feel like this was fake because we all know Natalie don't fuck with Rolly, and Rolly don't fuck with Natalie. And last time I recall, we all seen the reunion of what happened. Like, it is what it is. Rolly confronts Natalie about the incident between her and Chrisean and her and Scottie. Pretty much Natalie was just like, she's over Chrisean, like, with the disrespect. And pretty much as far as with Scottie, she was mad at Scottie and attacked her was because she was laughing. Rolly also explains that as far as with Chrisean and her relationship is toxic. Like, they don't like each other, they can't stand each other, but they're great business partners. They know how to get a bag together, and it's just complicated. She also explains she needs to talk to Scottie as far as the situation because it's going to get worse from here. So that ends from there. Lo, Stunna, and Kat are talking with each other about everything that has transpired. And Lo explains that everyone should participate in all meet and greets. Like, after the bookings in the club, everyone should participate in the meet and greets. So Stunna explains in her confessional that Lo just don't know how to mind her fucking business and just don't know how to worry between herself and someone else. And she needed to be reminded of last time that she didn't mind her business, she got knots on her face. So that pretty much that's pretty much it or whatever. So eventually Sky says she heard her name in the conversation as far as with Lo. Lo didn't understand, like, you eavesdropping, like, why you being a weirdo? So Lo and Sky are talking, and Lo pretty much said, and what I felt was weird was she like, oh, is that your friend? And if y'all fighting, you should jump me. And I'm like, girl, you really want to be jumped? Like, I don't play that jumping shit. If me and somebody got a problem, I expect a one-on-one fight. Not a 2-on-1, not a 3-on-1, 10-on-1. I don't play that. Like, we not doing that jumping stuff. Because it makes you look weak. Realistically. Sky didn't need to jump in that fight because that had nothing to do with her. It had something to do with her friends. So, I just felt like that was weird as fuck that Lo would say something like that. But it is what it is. That ends there. So Nally's in her room. Scottie eventually comes in and they're talking it out about what happened. Scottie's clearly hurt about this situation and explained that to Nally. So Nally explains that the reason why she did it was because Scottie was laughing the entire time when Chrisean was annoying Nally and, you know, smacked her in the face. So Scottie is claiming that she did not laugh and she was unaware of what was going on. So now he feels like Scottie was bullshitting and was like, you're lying because I have video proof that you did what you did. Scottie feels like Nally is not trying to take any accountability on her behavior and trying to play victim. It's just a back and forth thing. Like, nobody is not really hearing each other at all. And Scottie is just crying her life away. And I'm just like, girl, this entire fucking episode, you've been crying your fucking eyes out. You don't stop that shit. Like, I understand you're sad and that's your friend. But Nally is not your fucking friend. It's clearly obvious she's not your friend. And I swear to God, Scottie, you're real life losing me. You really are. Because I don't understand what chokehold that Nally has over you. But cut that shit out. Like, it's giving pimp prostitute. Like, it's giving control. Like, she must be eating your ass or something. She must be like, I don't know. It's a mind control thing. I don't know what she's doing. But that was pretty much it. They were going back and forth. That's the end of this episode. They show us a preview on the next episode. It continues from Scottie and Natalie still talking with each other. Rolly explains she feels like some girls are happy that Chrisean is not there no more. Like, now that Chrisean left the show, she finally see everyone's true colors about how they really felt. And the ladies finally get to San Francisco. And for some odd reason, it shows Tommy fighting somebody. Walking up to somebody and fighting them. They didn't show who the person was. We just see Tommy fighting somebody. But you know with Zeus, they always leave us with a cliffhanger. And 9 times out of 10, who's to say we actually going to see what we're going to see? But that's pretty much it on the end of this episode. If you like this recap, like I said in the beginning of this video, please give this a thumb up. Comment your feelings, your concerns about this video. Do you felt like that Natalie gave Scottie a very valid reason on why she did what she did? Do you honestly feel like Natalie and Scottie should be friends? And do you honestly think Natalie is truly, truly sorry? Really, truly sorry. That's the end of this video. Have a good night, y'all. Bye.